YouTube, top of the morning, man. It's your man Get back with another video. Got some more of this trucking game for y'all. About to go ahead and detach from the dry van, man, and got a real interesting video lined up for y'all today. I hate when that happens, man. Let's get this landing gear down. Sometimes you try to pull your fifth wheel release lever. Gotta let the air pressure build up and kind of back up a little bit. Take some of the pressure from off the kingpin so we can release. The jaws will release from around the kingpin, guys. But I should have a load lined up after I'm about to go do what I need to do. You guys already see the title, man. It's crazy, man. About to head over to CHP, California Highway Patrol, for those of you that don't know. And let them take a look at the equipment, man. Been on top of my game as far as all the preventative maintenance. I'm not really worried about nothing, man, but just gotta go over here and get it done, guys. Haven't been vlogging for y'all, man. Just been diligently on the computer each day, signing up carrier packets with different brokers, just to be able to broaden my horizon to have action at different loads, man. But we good, man. We cranked up, man. Just got through disconnecting. Just do a little quick pre-trip, walk around, grab my mallet, check these tires, man. Definitely got to do a pre-trip before we head over to CHP, because they about to dig in on the B a little bit more thoroughly, man, than what I do, I'm sure. Truck life, man. Early morning. Ain't no way through it but to do it, man. Tire pressure is good. It's a trip too, man. How a couple of these tires, they'll just go down on you when the equipment is just sitting around. When you're not working, you definitely lose tire pressure. Had a heavy load sitting on here over the weekend, man, but I did get paid for the layover days, Saturday and Sunday, so that was kind of cool with me. Picked up a load Friday, super heavy. Couldn't make it to the receiver due to the shipper taking so long to load me up. Reached out to the broker, told me don't worry about it. $200 a day layover rate, $400 bucks, man, for the truck and trailer just sitting. That was kind of cool, man. $350 load turned into $750. And just throwing the number out there to y'all because that's the only thing out here, man. That's all we getting, guys. $250 to $300. That's what's all over the load boards. And like I say, I just been on the Truck Smarter app. I like that Truck Smarter app. It's kind of strange when you're trying to book loads off the Truck Smarter app, but it does give you action at being able to see different brokers that you can go sign up with, man. Shows like their payment rating and stuff like that. Definitely want to sign up with the people that's going to pay you. Got like a I guess the factoring company that Truck Smarter use, they give them a grade, so I'll try to go for everybody with A's. If I see a B, I'm cool. You know, in school, a B is cool, but when you out here trying to stack your money up, you want to see nothing but A's, man. So I'll just usually go on the Truck Smarter app, look for different brokers, get their website, head over to the website, navigate through their website, find a packet for carriers, go back and forth with them with all the details, man, for when I do see something pop up, you know what I mean, I'll have action at booking it. Just want to be able to have access to more people, man. Up until then, I was just dealing with like Amazon, JB Hunt, Schneider, and just the mega ones, you know what I mean? All the big boys, man. You know what I mean? You want to get your money, you know, but on time and quick. So we did that, man. Let me go ahead and start this thing back up so we can back up. Take some of the pressure off. Fifth wheel. There we go. Should have released now, man. Landing gears down. Airlines is disconnected. I always want to make sure you do it, man. There's three things. I usually 1, airlines, electrical. 2, fifth wheel release. That came open now. And 3, your landing gear, man. And had 2 mishaps. Once when I forgot to let down the damn landing gear in the trailer. It essentially is just, if you don't pull away too fast, it'll just fall like on the rear end of the frame, which ain't cool. Hopefully you empty if that ever happens to you. And the other mishap I had was forgetting to take my airlines off, rip those out. So stay on top of your game, man. You don't need no ripped out airlines when you're working and trying to get to some money. So yeah, man, we're about to head over to CHP, and I'll tap in with you guys once we get over there, man, and see what they gonna do. It's crazy, man. I'm voluntarily going to get a DOT inspection. Imagine that. Alright, y'all, so it's early morning in LA, man, but we coming up on the scales now. It says all trucks stop at scales, man, and I'm voluntarily coming over here, man. I'll get into it more with you guys of why I'm here. And it's kind of weird, you know what I mean, but first inspection on any of my equipment with the CHP. You know, visually, I did my DOT inspection as far as, you know, the operating authority goes, keeping that active and in compliance. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm in full compliance. It's just one little small issue I'm kind of alarmed about, but, you know, when I was doing my research on the CHP website, you know, these people, they don't even write you tickets or anything. If they do find something wrong, they just mark it down in their log, and you just basically have to come get the stuff fixed, man. So we here, man. CHP. Your boy about to go ahead and pull over here, man, and let's get our inspection done, guys. Let me put this camera down, man. So yeah, man, my appointment's not to 6:30. I got about 15 minutes going here, man. Let me wrap it with you guys. But what I've been doing, like I say, as far as signing up with a lot of these different brokers, man, it was one broker that I came across who has a lot of local container work coming out of the port of Los Angeles. And one of their requirements was to go get a level 1 inspection done on your equipment. Being that you're a new authority, so I was going back and forth with them like I'm not a new authority. I've been operating for much longer than 3 months. I'm going into my 2nd year. I'm in full compliance. I sent over a copy of my DOT audit paper, you know, stating that I'm cleared and it's like basically an active authority now. I'm not on any type of probationary period that they put you on for that first year. But long story short, man, they wanted me to come get a level 1 inspection. I think the inspections in California is from level 1 all the way up to a level 4. Level 1 would be the most minimal inspection. They're basically going to check your lights, your brakes, suspension, a lot of your documents, your EOD, stuff like that, man. I'm really not concerned about it, but it was just kind of weird, like, for a small company to require that. I mean, even the big boys, JB Hunt, Amazon, all the mega carriers, they didn't even require me to do that, or they won't require you guys to do that if you're trying to get your equipment signed up with them to pull loads, man. So I'm not worried about it, man. It's something new, something different. You see the CHP trucks right there, those the DOT trucks in Los Angeles. You see those little trucks right there, man. People always get nervous, man. But I'm not nervous at all. I'm about to go in here, I got all my paperwork, everything right here, man, my whole book. And normally you want to keep all your stuff in order, man. This just shows them that you're on top of your game, man. And inside of here, you'll just have like all your DOT stuff, your registration, your insurance, any maintenance records and stuff like that, man. So I just like to have this nice little booklet handy. I seen this on YouTube. A guy was showing, you know, like basically it just shows them you're on top of your game, you're neat and order, and you take everything serious, man. So I'm gonna go in there with that and get checked in. And yeah, guys, that's what we got going on, man. A level 1 inspection, man. Trying to get signed up with as many people as I can. And it's crazy, man. I almost canceled because they had a nice good load this morning, but I put the load on hold. I done already called these people and gave them my my DOT number and phone number, so they got me in the system. It's coming up here, so it's not, I don't want it to seem like I'm dodging them or, you know, it's anything like that, which I don't think they would have took it that way. I could have just easily rescheduled, but it's like, man, let's go ahead and get this out the way. I can go ahead and reach back out to the broker, send them over the paperwork, and have access to their load board, local stuff, like I said, out of the port, moving containers around for pretty cool rates, you know what I mean? But outside of that, having access to more loads, like I said, I'm just curious to see what a DOT, an actual DOT officer is gonna say about my equipment, man. So I'm gonna go ahead in here and get checked in, y'all, and wish me luck, man. He's trying to share this whole trucking experience and trucking journey with y'all, man. Some of y'all probably have been through this, man, and yeah, man, I'm about to send a prayer up to the Most High that everything comes back pretty much satisfactory, because from what I was reading, that's how they'll mark you down. Either you satisfactory from what they checking, or you unsatisfactory. You know what I mean? So we'll see, man. Wish me luck, man. And I don't think they'll want to be filmed. This would be pretty good to be able to film a DOT officer overlooking the truck, but they might not want that. You know what I mean? It's early in the morning. I'm not trying to rub nobody the wrong way. Hopefully when I go over here and check in, man, they give me somebody that woke up on the right side of the bed, man, and he ain't got his underwear jammed up in his butt. You know what I'm saying? And they'll assign me somebody to check out the truck. That's pretty cool, man. So let me go in here and get checked in, y'all. Tap in a minute. All right, guys, so they pulled me into the bay. See the CHP officer right there, DOT inspector. They got another truck right here. They got your boy up in here, man. Wish me luck, y'all. Wish me luck, man. I'm kind of eager to see what they say about my truck, man. Outside of the Volvo dealership, inspecting my truck and doing my bid inspection. I'm actually about to have a CHP, a highway patrol, a DOT officer that regulates this stuff for the state and different states. Go over the equipment, man. So let's see what they're talking about, y'all. I'm here. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I've been sitting here on the load board looking for something to go snatch up and try to get some money and make the day productive after this inspection. So we here, guys. So he's over there loading up all this equipment. I guess all the stuff that they use when they go out jacking people up, man. They got little small miniature scales. You can roll your tires up on there. They can check your weight. I'm glad I didn't bring the trailer. I almost brought my trailer. I should have. But the only thing I'm worried about is, man, I have not been staying on top of my 90-day inspections, man. I gotta find a company that can do my truck and trailer that's a mobile unit that can come out and inspect my stuff, where I can just be all the way in full compliance, man. And there's one issue on the truck, and it's my buzzer. It's the speaker on my buzzer. Basically, when your air pressure gets low, you know, when it gets down too low, it'll start buzzing. So basically, the speaker buzzer, all my instruments work. Fuel gauges, RPM gauges, depth tank, air pressure gauge, everything, man. Oil pressure, coolant, temperature gauge, all the gauges work. It's just the speaker doesn't work on here. So they, you know, I want the buzzer working. I don't know how major that is, but They did make a note of it in my 90-day inspection. It is on the paperwork, so she may ask about it, but I'll let her know I did order it. It's on back order, and I'm just waiting. As soon as it comes in, I will be replacing that, but that's nothing too minor. She can check and see that all the gauges do work. It's just as simple as the speaker went out. You can't replace the speaker. You got to change out this whole instrument cluster, man. So I did order that, man. But let's see what it do, man. Let's see what they gonna do to your boy, man. I'm just sitting in the truck waiting, y'all. All right, guys. So you see where we at. Never say never, as they say, man. I never thought in a million years I would be back. Well, I shouldn't say in a million years. I was just waiting for the race to change. But I'm back at Amazon, about to do some Amazon for the day. About to go ahead and get connected to one of these empties real quick. I'm gonna tap back in with you guys and let you know why we back at Amazon, y'all. All right, y'all, got my airlines connected, locked in, landing gear up. About to check these tires, man. Came over here to grab an empty. About to go to a pickup for these guys. Amazon, we got mud flaps. We good on this side. But yeah, man, we trucking, man. Back at Amazon, and real quick, the reason I decided to pull an Amazon load is like this. These local short hop loads, $200, $300, $400 max. Amazon, $200, $300, $400 max. This load is what, $435 for the day. And I like it because when I use my own trailer, it's like sometimes you go to these places and you be there for hours, man. Like wifey's like, why you can't do 2 loads a day? I'm trying to do 2 loads a day. It's hard to do 2 loads when you might be at a shipper or a customer for hours just getting loaded or unloaded, man. Sometimes you might, like I might have to pick up something today and it's not deliverable till tomorrow. So I don't like my trailer being held hostage to where I can't just drop the load in the same day. So I was like telling her, if I'm gonna just work for a few $100s a day, man, we're gonna go ahead and pull these Amazon loads. Might be a thing where I could even work it, guys, where if I go pick up a load in my dry van, take it back to the yard, then shoot and come do some Amazon, and that's how I could squeeze in 2 a day to bump my rate up, my daily rate back up to around $700, $600-700 a day, man. But we just got through with that inspection, and before I pulled out, I was just, you know, sitting there looking at the load boards, and this Amazon load popped up. I was 10 miles away, $435, man, so I shot over here, man, to take advantage of it, man. All right, y'all, so it's been a minute since I, like I say, done Amazon, so I had to just pull over real quick and go through their app. Basically, this is how their app looks. You go on their load board, find the loads you want. So I got a pickup in Buena Park, and I'm gonna end up in Rialto. So you see here, number 1, we picked up in Buena Park, an empty trailer. Obviously, I'm going over here to Commerce, which is about 10 miles from here. And then from there, whatever they load on the truck, we taking it out to Rialto, man, for a live unload. Hopefully they can get me unloaded faster. I have noticed, like, when you do pull Amazon trailers and you got like a live load, they pretty much put their trailers priority, because I definitely don't take any loads for Amazon where I'm using my own drive. I mean, they'll have you there for hours, man. They don't like signing paperwork, you know, to show any proof of delivery of how long you was sitting there with your detention hours to get extra money. And it's just sometimes it's a nightmare dealing with them, man. But right now, like I say, as you know, the market is so bad. Right now, you just got to get it how you live, man. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no way through it but to do it, man. But we trucking. Got this Amazon. Got this blue whale behind me. This is where I started at when I first got my authority active. But they was paying super swell, man. Super swell, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even have my dry van at that point. It was just, I was getting good money just doing power only, moving these Amazon loads around, man. So we got the empty, and let's get over here to the pickup. It says 37.5 thousand pounds live load. They want me there by 9, and I should be out of there by 11:30. So that's what, 2.5 hours of sitting. It is what it is. It normally only take about an hour to get loaded and unloaded, but sometimes they, you know, that's like That's like a rule of thumb in trucking. It's a 2-hour window when you arrive, when it's a live load or unload, whether you in your trailer or somebody else's trailer. But my whole thing is, like I said, I don't want to be babysitting no load until tomorrow. At least if I'm gonna be sitting, this shit is gonna be coming off. We drop their trailer, give them their trailer back, and going back to the yard, man. I was looking elsewhere at a lot of the other brokers I'm signed up with, and I didn't really see anything that was last minute after the inspection to be able to drop it off today. I knew the inspection was more important than taking an early morning load, because they did have some stuff available earlier. But enough bumping my gums, man. We did the inspection, y'all. That went well. I'm gonna look at the paperwork she gave me when we get over here to the pickup, go through that. I can submit that to the broker I'm trying to get signed up with, and let's finish these Amazon runs, man, and thank the man upstairs, man, for a good inspection. You know, nothing was unsatisfactory. And she did mention one thing right here on my emergency parking brake, the air release valves. You see how you can barely see the writing on it? You can kind of see it on this one, but on the red one you can't really see where it has like emergency supply valve knob. And when I went to Volvo and got my last maintenance work done on the truck, they did mention that you need these. So I didn't think it would be a big deal, man, but obviously it is. What I was concerned about her finding, which she didn't, was the buzzer going off when these popped out. She was too busy keeping her eye on these, making sure it popped out once I was applying my air brakes and letting the air pressure fall. Once it gets down below a certain point, I think it's what, 30 psi, between 20 and 30 psi. Once you get down that low, your brakes automatically kick out and come on, man, your emergency brakes. So she didn't even mention anything about the buzzer, which is good, but she did say something about these knobs not being visible with the markings and the writings on it. So I will go pick up a couple of those. I think these things just screw on there. I can replace that myself. But let's get over here, man, to this pickup, man. We don't want to be late. Alright guys, so I just pulled up, just checked in, man, at the pickup, but I want to go over this examination report, man. Basically just has all my company info, my name, driver license number, and but this is the main thing right here, man. Violations. No violations were discovered. Level 1 full inspection, man. Got the date on there, so basically now I can go ahead and submit this to the broker I'm trying to link up with, and they should make me go ahead and be active in their load board, man, so I can start booking through them, man. I've seen some good stuff on there, kind of similar to Amazon, but like I said, more than likely it's going to be containers. Not going inside the port, like stuff the guys go in the port, they might bring it out to a transfer center, and then I could just go pick it up from there and transfer it on to wherever it's going from at that point, man. But we here, it's early, I'm happy about that, man. The day's going good so far, man. Prayers was answered, man. Passed the inspection, no write-ups, no violations. That's a wonderful thing, man. I'll shoot that over to her, keep a copy in here for me for future reference, and that's a good thing, man. Glad I did it. I almost didn't come, man, just for the simple fact that that buzzer does not sound off when the air pressure gets low. But like I said, she had her eyes on the knobs, the writing on the knobs, and she didn't even say anything about the buzzer, man. But I'm definitely got that on my list. I basically had that plan to get fixed on my next PM maintenance job. Change my instrument cluster and get those new knobs, man. But we good. We here, man. You can see this is gonna be like a tight back, man. You see that truck there? He's actually in the dock that I'm trying to get to, and the truck up over here to the left. So if they did it and they in them big sleepers, I know I could swing this thing up in here, man, with this day cab. So that's where we headed, man. That's where we got to go get posted, get loaded, and do it moving, y'all. Alright, so we in the door, man. This was a pretty challenging back right here, I must say, man. You see little to no pull-up room. I definitely utilized a little bit of that space right there. That Pam trailer had just came out the door, man, so that was good. I went on and pulled up right here and kind of blindsided it in, and then ended up pulling forward and wiggling him in, man. But we in the door. Day's going good so far, man. Checked in with the guy. He about to start loading me. And I'm hoping when I get out here to Amazon, like I say, it's a live unload. But they got me arriving there at, what is it, 11:30, man. I arrive at the Amazon facility at 11:30. And hopefully they'll assign me a door. But then they kind of like got me sitting there for 2.5 hours until they unload. But I'm not leaving with the trailer. So, like I said, it's my first time doing the live load. Every time I had done an Amazon load in the past, it was a simple drop and hook, empty trailers, preloaded trailers type of thing. And basically I'm saying all that to say, man, when I get over to Amazon, hopefully I could just put this trailer in the door, put the landing gear down, and don't have to sit around and wait for them to unload it. I don't even know what, that don't even really make no sense for me to sit there and have to wait for them to unload the trailer, man. And while I'm out in the IE area, since that's kind of like their main hub, the Amazon hub out in the IE, I will be looking for something else to possibly grab, maybe a one-way load. Try to do 2 today if I could, man. In the day off like that, man. Level 1 inspection, no violations. First load, Amazon, we back in business with the blue whales. Y'all see the whale behind me, man. And it is what it is, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, man. You know, I've been on the missing list for a while, but your boy been in front of the PC, man, going in, man. Like I say, finding companies to sign up with, reaching out to other shippers, just staying diligent, man. You know, I'm trying to, like I say, squeeze 2 loads in a day. I was trying to explain it to you guys early, but like I said, whether I'm using my trailer and I could pick up a load early in the morning, right? Say we go out in the dry van, we pick a load up early, and then it don't deliver to the next morning. So I take the trailer back to the yard, boom, I can keep working, go do an Amazon load like we got now. That way it's like I'm squeezing in 2. Wake up the next morning, deliver that load, possibly catch another one, but you know, I don't know, man. That's neither here or there, man. I just know with these rates the way they are, it might be more feasible just to pull Amazon's trailers and just deal with the drop and hook game and go ahead and get signed up with that other company, man, that had us out there with that inspection this morning. Because most likely those are gonna, like I say, this is gonna be all containers for sure, and get involved with that drop and hook game, man. So I'm happy about it, man. You know what I mean? I know I got to stay a little bit more consistent. I am trying to build my YouTube channel, man. And a lot of you guys is probably just getting into trucking, man. I'm gonna pin the comment. My comment I'm gonna pin is gonna be like all the new brokers that I signed up with. So if you got a new authority and you're trying to get into trucking, man, I'm gonna put a list of names of people you can go fill out carrier packets with, man, and get to hauling freight for these people, man. Right now it's about just treading water, keeping the authority active, man, and not gonna get rich in the trucking industry right now, that's for sure. But as long as we make enough money to keep the trucking bills paid, where it's no burden on anything else, and you know, put some gas in the whip, man, make a few dollars, pay some debt down, that's all I could be grateful for right now, man. And I appreciate that, you know what I mean? Because it's definitely not a case where I'm throwing in the towel, man. I got to weather the storm, man. My buddy came over last night, brand new Peterbilt, man, automatic dump truck, you know. I threw in the towel when I was doing the dump trucks, got out of that, jumped into the restaurant business, threw in the towel on that, jumped back into the trucking business, but I said I'm not running back to the dirt, I'm going to the freight. Jump in the freight, caught the tail end of the pandemic trucking. The rates was through the roof, man. I was excited, I was making some good bread. Boom, man, recession, definitely, man. They talking about going into recession. The trucking industry is in a recession, man. I was looking at videos, man, where guys was talking about just the damn trucking lots where they selling trucks is just full of tractors and trailers and reefers and dry vans where people is turning in their equipment, man. It's sad, man. I'm so thankful, I'm so glad we didn't go out and invest all that money into no brand new truck, man. For real, man, we came that close to doing it, just saying the hell with it, let's get some new equipment. I'm glad I did not do it, man. This day cab, just putting in work. It then took me all over the country. We went through a FMCSA authority audit. We passed that. Now, like I said, we just left the CHP scales out here in California, and they real sticklers, man. She was on everything. She was checking everything. She gave me a pass for this, like I said, because she forgot to make a note of it, man. But that's something minor, you know what I mean? I don't think she would have gave me a pass for something major. If she would have heard that buzzer not going off, she probably would have tripped on that. But so much for that, man. Let me get, you know, sounding too repetitive, man. We grinding, man. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for tuning in, watching your boy. Any questions, comments, concerns, man, get down in the box below, man. Just seen somebody post a truck. A guy had turned over. He was coming around one of these ramps like this, man. When they say 20, 25, that's what they mean, especially when you top heavy. Your load ain't centered, man. You say 25, do 20. You say 20, do 17, 18, man. Safety first, man. It's crazy. Flipping over a truck, company truck, lose your job. Shit go against your license, make it hard for you to get another job somewhere else, or if it's your own authority and your own equipment, that's even worse, man. It's all bad, man. Just speed, man. Slow down, y'all. Speed limit is 55 in California. Elsewhere, it's probably, you know, 10 to 15 miles per hour more, man. Just be cautious, man. Treat every day like it's your first day, basically. Your first day, you had both hands on the steering wheel. Not a camera in one hand and one hand on the steering wheel like your boy, man. But, you know, I'm a vet. You know what I mean? I've been doing this here for a long time, man. You feel me? But not really, you know, not for real, man. Just joking around. Just take it slow out here, y'all. Slow and steady wins the race, man. We out of the traffic. We heading east towards the Rialto area. Like I say, keeping my fingers crossed, and when I get there, I don't have to wait for them to unload. I can just back in the door and get up out of there, man, and find something else. So we about to uncouple, man. That's it, man. They backed me in. I didn't have to wait on no damn live unload. Just dropped it. That's a trip, man. It's been a while, man. It's a real good sign, though. Pulling these Amazon trailers, because they really had me leaving out of here like, what? 3.5 hours was my departure time for now, so we knocked this down. That was pretty good, man. It's plenty enough time to do another load today, so I'm about to go ahead, disconnect, jump back on the load board, go pull over somewhere. Might even go kill some time at the Planet Fitness, get my hour in and see what I can pick up either to do today or get something that picks up today and I can deliver early in the morning and then get back to Amazon, man. It's a hard grind right now, man, but I got to get through it, man. But we out of here. I didn't have to wait. Let's do it moving, y'all. Love right there. Check me in an hour early. I thought they would have told me to wait. So I'm actually here an hour early before the appointment time, which is at 1. And like I said, they had a departure time of 3:30, man. So let's get up out of here, man. Which way is the exit, boy?